In recent years, the number of alternative choices to public education has exploded. While many parents wish to become more involved in their children's education, others worry that their students aren't being challenged enough academically. Hello, I'm Pat Summerall. Join me as we examine a unique schooling model where parents and teachers partner as co-educators. We'll see how it prepares students for college while developing their moral and spiritual character. Let's take a look. In 1992, a group of Texas parents developed a new method of education. Its purpose was to combine the best of public, private, and home schools into one model. Each distinctive element of this new approach was targeted to improve a student's readiness for both college and life. Today, we know this method as University Model Schooling, or UMS. On August 16, 1993, the University Model Test School, Grace Preparatory Academy, opened its doors. The school and the UMS Association of Schools has been growing ever since.
University Model Schooling provides a context for academic excellence with parental involvement.
University Model Schooling is the most effective educational program that I have observed during the 36-year career that I have had in education. And that includes both public and private schooling.
It was talking about finding distances and midpoints of segments.
The university model is unique in the way it integrates a defined off-campus parental role into the learning design of every single course. Teachers lead the classes, but parents take responsibility for their children. As their children's first and by far most influential educators, parents are viewed as full partners with the school's teachers. Without them, the college-like schedule would not be feasible. UMS parents make themselves available to guide their children through their out-of-class studies, as well as mentor them in the development of Christian character.
That's good. Plus 49 on the other side. Very good.
In the classroom, qualified UMS teachers provide instruction, assignments, and assessment of the student's progress. This produces a high degree of academic achievement in a wholesome environment, emphasizing excellence in all areas of life. The intentional blending of a specific off-campus parental role with that of the teachers on campus provides solid preparation for college, while strengthening family relationships where faith and values are fostered most effectively.
Every day in the news, it seems we hear something about lower academic results in schools, or we hear about youth problems. And almost every time it's mentioned, somebody says something about the need for parents to be more involved.
There is so much emphasis, so much funding, hundreds of millions of dollars going into all of this new school reform planning, and yet it's all going in a direction that is moving boys and girls further and further away from their parents.
Public school research has shown for many years that one of the 6 essential characteristics of effective schools is parental involvement.
University Model Schooling is not just about getting better academic results through parental involvement. It's about contributing solutions to the social ills of our society because parents are empowered to do their job.
Anybody who believes that parents are part of the solution, whether it's in education or in society, should easily understand the importance of this model.
Being in a university model school, the flexibility that allowed for me to continue to have a relationship with my parents was really foundational for getting me through the transition time that college was.
As the name implies, a university model school operates in many ways just like a college. It has 16 to 18-week semesters. Students must register for classes at each new term. Because classes meet on alternating days, schoolrooms can be used for multiple classes, which means space and financial savings for schools.
It is cost-effective because it can provide an education for a student in half the time and less than half the cost of what it takes to educate a child in private or public traditional education.
They are in school 5 days a week. They're just in class 2 or 3 days, But on the other days, they are working in their homes under their parents' supervision and learning the discipline of self-directed study.
It is this discipline and strong work ethic that transforms dependent learners into independent thinkers and readies UMS students for higher education.
52% of freshmen who enter universities today either fail or drop out. It's not because they're dumb. It's because they lack the discipline, the maturity, and the study habits and understanding of how university works. This model is a training mechanism for them to prepare for a university-style education.
University model schooling puts them in a college context, 15 or 20 hours a week in the classroom, and they learn early what it is to study outside of the class. They're ready for college.
A complete university model school is made up of 3 programs: academic, character development, and student activities. The academic program incorporates professional classroom instruction with close parental mentoring, low student-teacher ratios, character education, and a college-oriented curriculum. This requires students to develop consistent self-discipline and strong study habits. The academic standards of a university model school meet or exceed local and state educational laws. For years, Dr. Nolan Estes has been training superintendents of America's public schools.
When I first heard about the university model, quite frankly, I was very, very suspicious, given my background in education and the opportunity to look at alternative choices around the nation. I was, of course, very concerned. We've had 5 years now of experience with the university model. In fact, in addition to Sarah, my oldest granddaughter, I have 2 other grandchildren who have enrolled, and so we've had a good chance to look at the program. And without question, it has exceeded our fondest expectations.
The character development program of the University Model School begins with the parents' agreement to teach and live out Christ-centered core values at home. The school then reinforces and builds on the foundation those parents lay. Character materials and proactive teaching, combined with written policies of student behavior and school discipline, encourage students to put into practice the values they are learning. As parents accept primary responsibility for the character development and behavior of their children, University Model Schools rally support for their strategic partners by offering consultation, seminars, resources, and encouragement.
Parents today don't need any more guilt trips or scolding criticism. What they need is an encouraging community of people that believe in them. And we believe in parents because of a design that God has created. And we keep reminding them, never forget that you are God's anointed for your children, and no one can take your place.
The Student Activities Program rounds out a UMS education with extracurricular activities designed to encourage students' interests and talents. Whether it is sports, drama, band,